It's time now for part 2 of 10 questions with Cape Breton Eagles forward Carson Griffin. What is Carson's favorite post-game meal?
Post-game meal have to be maybe ribs. I had ribs here once, and I like that a lot.
I guess it wouldn't have really ever applied in Junior A. I was going to ask if you'd had the ribs from St. Hubert or Cash. That's a common one. But anyway, you might get to know that through your time in the queue. But wouldn't have been applicable, I guess, playing over in PEI. What is something you like or do that people would not expect from a hockey player? Maybe an un-hockey-like interest you have.
I really like to golf in the summer. In the summers, golf something I really do a lot and enjoy a lot.
You haven't got your teammates out with you, though? Because I know a lot of the guys do, but are you just kind of doing that by yourself?
We've gone once with a couple teammates.
Have you hit up any of the famous Cape Breton courses yet?
Yeah, went to the lakes with a couple of the boys on the team.
I know there's a nice partnership there, so that's good to have.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd like to ask some memory questions. What's Carson's first memory of using social media?
First memory would be following my favorite player, Patrick Kane, on Instagram.
What kind of stuff is Patrick Kane posting on Instagram?
Just mostly hockey pictures, of course, and see a couple pictures of his dogs, I think.
There you go, hitting some stuff that you like. You get drafted by the Eagles back in 2022. Who was the first player to welcome you to Cape Breton via text, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, whatnot? Did you get any messages? And if so, who was the first one to get to you?
I think it was Cam Squires, because we're both from PEI. So as soon as I got drafted, I think I got a text from him saying, congrats, welcome to the Eagles.
Cam, where he's a year older, you guys would have played minor hockey against each other at some point, I'm assuming?
Right, I played against him all the way up. He was honestly tough to play against.
What is a song that you used to like that you got sick of, either because you played it too much or you heard it too many times from other people playing it?
Definitely Last Night by Morgan Wallen. 100%.
You know what? I like that song, but it totally is one of those that I could picture you hear too much. Yeah. And right. Depending on the circles that you're in. Fair enough. Just came up with Cam. We're keeping with the PEI theme here. I always ask the Island guys this. I usually get an enthusiastic response. Maybe it'll be the exception. We'll see. What is Carson's favorite flavor of Cow's ice cream?
Cookie Monster, for sure. The Oreo and the cookie dough and that's blue ice cream.
I do enjoy the fact every time I ask, there's always an immediate answer. No one says, oh, I don't really go there, which is great. That's perfect.
That's a hot spot in the summer for sure.
What's Carson's best subject in school?
Best subject in school, I'd say math. Good at math. Not a big science guy, more of a numbers and math.
We'll get the odd time guys will say that's their least favorite, but I think it's the most popular. And I always say, I don't know if hockey guys like stats. That's kind of my theory on it. I don't know if there's any backing to that. Maybe you gave away the answer earlier talking about golf, but it might not be. What's your favorite sport other than hockey? Is it golf? If not, what is it?
It would have to be golf. I like watching football on Sundays, but I'd say definitely playing golf in the summer is my second favorite sport.
Do you have a favorite NFL team?
Not really. I just kind of enjoy watching it, watching my fantasy players. Just enjoy watching it on Sundays. Don't really have a favorite team.
Well, it's probably a lot less stressful that way, actually.
Right.
I'd like to ask questions like this for the old timers like myself. Has Carson ever used a paper map to get anywhere?
No, can't say I have.
Have you ever even seen one before?
I've seen one on TV and stuff, but I've never seen one in real life, no.
It's all about Google Maps or whatever your phone's taking you.
Exactly.
This is the last one. Has Carson Griffin ever been to an NHL game? If so, what can you tell me about the first one you ever went to?
My first NHL game was, I think, a Winter Classic in Boston. It was in Montreal against Boston in 2013, maybe.
Yeah.
It was really cool. There was an alumni game the day before, and I think I got to go down and meet a couple of the players. Adam McQuaid, he was there. He's from PEI.
Right.
That was pretty cool.
My memory tells me the Habs won that game. Am I correct?
I think they did. I remember that. I think they did. I think it was 4-1 or 4-2.
How close to the ice were you? Were you far away?
It was in the Patriots Gillette Stadium.
Right, in Foxborough.
Obviously, it was far from the ice where I sat, but it was closer down to the ground level, I guess.
That'd be a really cool experience. That's pretty neat. Not many people would say the first game they ever went to was in Foxborough Stadium. Or Gillette Stadium, I should say, in Foxborough. Thanks for letting us get to know you a bit, Carson. Have fun. Best luck the rest of the season.
Thanks very much.
And that was part 2 of 10 questions with Eagles forward Carson Griffin. You're listening to the intermission of Celtic Kubota, Cape Breton Eagles Hockey, 1270 CJCB.